Here is a really close look at the tiny labels, which is so much fun to use on your scrapbooking pages. Of course, for that little place where you might need a label for the date, the time, the place, a little sentiment word, something to kind of accentuate the overall aesthetic of your page. Super fun to add little elements like that, or even to kind of dress up your title and add to the title design overall, whether that's kind of like a small little title like this, or adding to a subtitle of a main title on a page. Lots of fun ways that you can incorporate these little fun labels into your scrapbooking pages. On top of that, they're really fun to use your scraps of paper to make some quick cards. Perfect little place for adding a sentiment. In this case, really cute, easy to use. I used Tiny Labels number 9 on this specific card. And on this one, I did just use some title cards that are pre-printed. And then of course the templates work great. You can align it, adjust it, and then trace that design out of the sheet of paper and then add that to dress up your specific card or page or whatever you're creating. Here's also a fun little plaque design with this is Labels 5T that was used here. And this I did use a stamp. So again, different techniques and different features and ways you can use these labels. So for this one, I went ahead and stamped onto a piece of paper first. And then after that, I took my design, aligned it. You can adjust it if you don't, stamp 100% straight. Like I don't even stress anymore about that. I just simply adjust it, align it, line it up how I want it, trace it out. And then of course you could trace that out, cut it out. And then as far as using these other stencil features, you could take your scraps of paper, and then what I would do is I would just trace each of those elements out, and then as like a stencil, right? You don't have to cut them out, and then add those on top. If you want to take an X-Acto knife and cut these little details out of one of your projects, then that's also another way that you can definitely use these stencil effects. But otherwise, yes, I just traced that out, cut it out, layered it on top, and there's kind of a close look to that design. The same designer template, the one that I was just showing you, the 5T, I also just used here as a plaque. So I didn't do the design elements top or bottom. I just did it as the base of the shape, which is also really fun to use. So any of the designer templates, of course, can be used with the stencils, meaning the shapes that are cut out of the templates, or you can just use the base of the template as is. So really fun ways that you can incorporate those. I know for me, I had so much fun creating with this one, the number 8 in the set, to kind of add some elements, whether that's words and just a fun pattern paper. So each spot doesn't necessarily have to have, a specific sentiment or a journaling spot. You can also just have an accent of paper or color to kind of accentuate that specific design. For example, like if you wanted this tag and you just wanted a pop of, using your scraps of paper to kind of add that down there at the bottom, that's super cute too. Or you could flop it so where you have an accent piece here and maybe another title, or in this case, on this layout, a date. So here I used embellishment on the top part of the label, and then I did use the tag here. Or you could flop it and you have a word or something here. And this is just a simple, cute little touch of pattern or color to fill that spot. And so much fun. And all of these other little plaques are super cute. This one, of course, cut the whole plaque out and then just layered with a little pop-up, in this case, for a word for this card, a sentiment for this card. Same thing here, stamped, and then I traced the plaque. And as far as the lines go, or the circles here go, you can either doodle them on using a fine point pen, so you can just doodle those straight on, or you could add some enamel dots, some brads, but they're ultimately there from a design point to kind of inspire you in your own creation and how you use them. You can also use these as cute little tags. You can add them to a little gift or a little fun project where you add some ribbon and you have a little tag that's really cute as well. So lots of fun ways to incorporate those designs, or even stickers. So on this one, I didn't use stamps, I didn't use pre-printed cards. I pulled out some of my letter stickers and then added my own sentiment in those two spots in either case. And then of course, just some cute enamel dots here on the sides of those. So super fun, different ways that you can incorporate those and different techniques that you can use, whether that's you're using pattern papers in your scraps to just add fun little little details to your page, adding writing in a date or a time and a place. You can write it in, you can pull out your stickers, you can pull out your stamps, you can use little pre-printed title cards or sentiment cards or stickers. You could pull out your stickers and incorporate those into the design, and almost it could be really cute to take a sticker and then cut the shape, if you have a big enough sticker, to cut the shape out of the sticker as well. So hopefully a little bit of these ideas inspired you. And of course, like always, we'd love to see what you create and celebrate that creation with you. So make sure to share it with us in the community. Use hashtag create with Kiwi Lane. And until next time, keep playing to create. Thanks for watching. Bye now.